This movie had me all inside my childhood feelings. I didn't realize how much I missed my homie Scoob. Hey everyone, it's Sharana from Para Waits, and today I'm going to be reviewing Scoob, which is available on VOD right now for rental and purchase. This film is directed by Tony Schiavone and it stars Will Forte, Frank Welker, Amanda Seyfried, Gina Rodriguez, Zac Efron. There is a lot of people in the star-studded cast and not enough time to name the names. But for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I tell you what I liked about the film, what I didn't like about the film, and should you pay or wait to see this film. You might not be able to go to theaters, but they can sure take your money right from home. This film centers around Scooby and the gang, who are facing their most mysterious challenge yet as they're trying to stop the ghost dog Seabirds from being unleashed upon the world. As the gang is trying to stop this dog apocalypse from occurring, they realize that Scooby has a destiny more epic than anyone could have ever imagined. I feel like I had to be dramatic right there. I don't know why. I just had a feeling that came over me. But you guys, I go way back with Scooby, okay? I was an honorary member of the Mystery Gang. I worked for them on weekdays at 10 a.m. if it was during the summer, and at 3 p.m. on weekdays if we were in school. We solved a lot of mysteries together, so much that I felt like I should have been asked to be in this film. But when I heard that Scoob was going to be coming to the big screen, I was like, you know what? I'm 50-50 on this. We go way back, but this could be a great retelling of like the classic TV show that I grew up on, or they can kind of just branch it off into this new retelling with, you know, kind of making it just more relatable for young kids. And so I would have to say, after watching Scoob, it was a 50-50 mix, but I had a really great time. I was pleasantly surprised by Scoob, and going into what I loved about watching Scoob, I would have to say the voice acting was very good. There is a star-studded voice acting cast for this film. The standouts to me, I thought that Will Forte did a very amazing job as Shaggy. You already have Frank Welker as Scooby, but also too, I like Gina Rodriguez as Velma. A lot of the characters, I couldn't tell who they were at first, especially Mark Wahlberg's character. I was like, hold up, who is voicing Blue Falcon right now? So I had to go to IMDb and I was like, wow, that's Mark Wahlberg. But I felt after actually knowing that it was him, I could then hear his voice in there. But I was like, Mark, I think this might be your first voiceover acting film, but I thought he did a really great job. Now, for my favorites and standout of the film, my favorite character outside of the obvious Scooby and Shaggy, I really enjoyed Dynomutt, who is voiced by Ken Jeong. I thought that he was absolutely fantastic, so shady. You know, I love me some good shade, and the accuracy of the shade that was being thrown, I absolutely loved it. Dynomutt was very funny. I just had such a great time watching that character, especially the interactions between Dynomutt and Blue Falcon, who is another just crazy character once you get to realize what ticks Dynomutt off about Blue Falcon. But one of the things that I would have to say is I actually really enjoyed the villain, who is voiced, Dick Dastardly, who is voiced by Jason Isaacs. I thought that he also did a fantastic job, and he was kind of a mean villain. He hurt one of my friends, Dusty, in the film. I was like, sir, you're gonna have to catch me outside, okay, for doing my friend like that. But speaking of my friend, I would have to say that his little, his version of the minions, the Rottens, they were so adorable. I was just like, you guys, can you go ahead and make a plush toy of the Rottens? Because I am here. I will be right there first in line to buy them. They're so adorable, but they can literally tear you up into pieces. But I was still okay with that. Also, too, I would have to say, from a representation standpoint, I do like the additions of adding Gina Rodriguez as Velma. I was like, look at you, Velma, you better speak your little Spanish, okay? The smartest one in the room, you better tell them. But also, too, with Kiersey Clemens, who plays Dee Dee Skies. I love that they have a young black girl who is brave, she is a leader, she is fierce, and she can rock a nice natural look. I loved everything about her character. Also, too, going along with the themes of the film, I really love the theme of friendship, and especially that even though you can grow up together being so close, that even though life may take you on different paths, that doesn't mean that your friendship has to end. I was like, Scoob, you are giving a word to us today. That is something that kids need to know. That is something that adults definitely need to understand. I love that they included that theme, but also, too, they gave us another word of teams and the strengths that people bring to teams. There are different strengths and backgrounds that really help the team grow as a whole. I was like, can you guys just give us Scoob to watch at work? Because I feel like a lot of companies can really learn from what it takes to make a highly effective team. And I love how they just explore this through the game kind of being separated through most of the film, which I'll talk about when I get to some of the issues that I have with it. But I thought they did a very great job of tying up the themes, wrapping everything up to really make it something fun and worthwhile for both kids and adults to really take home and grasp. Now, also too, I would have to say from an animation standpoint, it looked absolutely beautiful. It was just so fun to watch, to look at these characters. It's so different from what I grew up watching. I was just like, okay, I love this little facelift that you guys have. And I also love, they try to give us kind of the story of how Scooby and Shaggy met. And it was so adorable. I'm in my feelings right now just thinking about what happened. And I was just like, I want a friendship that Scooby and Shaggy has. I need that in my life right now. I probably just made all my best friends upset right now, but you know I love y'all. But it was really touching. It was so fun to watch. And I love that, like, even though it's this animated film, I felt the stakes were high. When we get into the third act of them trying to stop this dog apocalypse from happening, I thought like the villains looked good. I just thought everything looked absolutely fantastic and great. Now, even though overall, I had a great time with this film. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I love the references that a lot of adults will understand, but it definitely is going to go over the kids' head. They're probably still going to laugh because they hear their parents laughing in the background. But one of the issues that I do have with Scoob is I think that the film spends too much time trying to set up this universe. By the way, if you guys want to make more movies, I'm totally here for it. If you want to start a TV show, I'm definitely here for that because I will be watching. But it took so much time trying to focus on setting up this entire universe to set up this new franchise that it really lost the heart of the mystery gang being together. As I said, most of the movie, the gang is kind of split apart since most of this focus really on Scooby and Shaggy. But we don't get to learn a lot about Velma, Fred, or Daphne, who are also love characters as well. We really don't get to spend enough time with them really to get a grasp on who these new characters are in this newly revamped universe, that I felt that it did the movie a little bit of a disservice with all of the different subplots and everyone kind of being scattered around in different places throughout the course of the film. But outside of the issues that I have with it, obviously the pros outweigh the cons. What I would tell you guys to do with you and your coins, I would tell you go ahead and pay to see that. And it really don't make financial sense for you guys to just do the 48-hour rental. You might as well pay the extra $5. Go ahead and buy it. You got it on, you have it on sale, you have it forever. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm all about making sure that the coins, that you're getting the best bang for your buck. Oh, and also too, whoever's in charge of this music, y'all did that. But overall for me, I had a great time with Scoob. I can't wait to see what they do with this franchise. I really hope that they not only spin this off into more movies, but also too, that they do create like a 30-minute TV show, because I am totally here for it. But those are my thoughts on Scoob. As always, my name is Sharana from Pay Your Weights. And if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit the notification bell. And I love you guys 3000. I'll see you soon.